To enter the Opposing Viewpoints page, you'll have to first go to the MHS Media page, click on the Opposing Viewpoints button, and it'll take you to this page here. To get to the Browse Issues, we'll click right up here, and this will give you an assortment of topics which you can choose from, and you can also broadly search up here. So we'll just pick one at random. Let's go just biofuels. That's a good one. So up here, it will give you a brief summary about the topic, and you can click View More if you like it. And then it will give you a just full, detailed overview of the topic. And if you really don't want to read it, you can click Listen, and Tools to the side. And right down at the bottom of the page, we'll find the source citation. And this will allow us to quickly cite our resources if we need to present it to anyone.
The source citations are available on any type of material in the database. So if you watch a video or listen to an audio news story or read an article, all of them will give you citation help.
Alright guys, so after you choosing your topic in Browse Issues, see here we chose abortion, you can look and scroll down below and you can see these little tabs called Featured Viewpoints, Viewpoints, Statistics, Images, References, Biographies, Magazines, Audio, and etc. So you only see 3 articles, and you may be thinking that there's only 3 articles for each of these. Well, it's not true actually. Each 3 articles that are displayed are the top 3 that were picked most commonly, or are the 3 newest articles. So it's always updating depending on how many people view that source, or how many people submit new sources, and it displays which new sources are available. So news, we can see that it has 11,161 different articles, and magazines has 3,460. So if we click on magazines, it takes us to all of the articles for it. So you can see 1 out of 20, that's displaying 1 out of the 20 articles that we have out of 3,460. So right now this is all sorted by date. You can change how you want to sort it by date, which will list it by the date it was submitted, document title, which will list it alphabetically from A to Z or 1 to Z, and after that, relevance is just how relevant it is to what you're looking for, like the topic of abortion. And then content level is how complex it is. And if you look beside it, there's like these little annotations or little notes. Brief article. What this means is that it's just what type of article it is. Like a reprint, it's just republished for likely. And articles are it's a full article, and brief articles are shortened versions of articles. So if you want to find a specific one, you can look at these little side notes right here, and you can find brief articles only, or you can find articles. That's mostly it for this part.
When you find an article that you want, there are tools over here on the right hand side that would let you highlight and take notes on an article, to save it to a folder within Opposing Viewpoints, or to download it to your Google Drive. Make sure to look at our video listing on the Hub homepage. We have a whole video devoted to these features. It'll save you a lot of time later if you're able to actually save all your articles to your Google Drive. And here's Scarlett with one last important feature of the site.
After you search for a topic you would like to use, you will sometimes see viewpoints in the results. This section gives you credible, one-sided, opinionated articles. And on a controversial topic like legalizing drugs, it will bring back results that are not blocked by a web filter. Featured viewpoints are just the most popular articles. Viewpoints only show, as I said before, credible articles.
So what does a credible article really mean? First, when you click on Viewpoints and the article list opens up, you should be able to scroll through and see from the title of the article exactly what the position of the writer is on the issues related to medical marijuana, marijuana legalization, and marijuana related to crime. But who cares, right? Can't I just go to Google and find out people's opinions about legalizing marijuana? Well, yes, you can, but in your results, you're more likely to get just a random person ranting and raving about the issue. The difference here in Opposing Viewpoints is it's going to give you results from authority figures on the topic. So instead of just a random person who likes drugs saying, I want more drugs, In here instead, you might find an article written by a police officer who says, you know what, we waste too much time going after marijuana possession crimes when we should be spending our time on larger investigations. Or you may find an article written by a social worker who explains the experience they've had with addiction and how marijuana should not be legalized. So we highly recommend this site because it's going to give you credible, one-sided information from an authority figure who matters, and it's always going to give you the citation help. The internet's not going to be able to give you the same things. So take advantage of this feature in this database. Thanks for your time and good luck with your research.